and welcome to Disney Movie Investigation. If this is your first time watching, welcome. Each week we take a deep dive into a movie that is featured on Disney+. We take a look at how the movie got made, some interesting trivia along the way, as well as what future projects became because of the movie, such as sequels and theme park attractions. So this week we continue to look at our movies that are featured under the Disney Star brand. And this week we are taking a look at the true life story called 127 Hours. We're going to take a look at the real life story that this movie is based on, the long journey that it took to get the movie made, as well as the physical toll it took on lead actor James Franco. And if you are enjoying these videos, I do ask that you please hit that subscribe button. That way you will never miss any one of our videos. So sit back and enjoy this episode of Disney Movie Investigation. So like I said, the movie is 127 Hours. It was released on November 5th, 2010. It was directed by Danny Boyle, and it was based on the novel Between a Rock and a Hard Place by Aaron Ralston. The budget for this movie was 18 million, and the box office return was 60.7 million. So in terms of the background of this movie, Danny Boyle had been wanting to make a film about Aaron Ralston's incredible journey for over 4 years. And he wrote the treatment, and then he had Simon Beaufoy write a screenplay based on his treatment. And Boyle wanted to do a more intimate film after his previous film, Slumdog Millionaire. So he wanted to do something more kind of small in scale. And it was rumored that Boyle wanted Cillian Murphy to play Ralston. But in January 2010, it was announced that James Franco would be taking on the title role. Boyle made the unique decision for this movie to hire 2 cinematographers. Each would shoot 50% of the film, and this allowed the crews to work longer days, as well as be able to get the film shot in more of a sequence than chopping it up and stop-starting. And then Franco would go on to say that this film was incredibly hard for him. The shoot resulted in Franco being in a lot of physical pain and scars from the position that he was put in with the rock pinning his arm. And by the end of the film, Franco said he was both emotionally and physically exhausted. So in terms of the cast, we have James Franco, who plays Aaron Ralston, Kate Mara, who plays Christy Moore, Amber Tamblyn, who plays Megan McBride, and Clement Posey, who plays Rana. So in terms of the plot of this movie, 127 Hours is the true life story of mountain climber Aaron Ralston's remarkable adventure to save himself after a fallen boulder crashes and pins his arm, trapped in an isolated canyon in Utah. Over the next 5 days, Ralston examines his life and survives the elements to finally discover he has the courage and withdrawal to extricate himself by any means necessary, scale a 65-foot wall, and hike over 8 miles before he can be rescued. Throughout this journey, Ralston recalls friends, lovers, family, and 2 hikers he had met just before his accident. So the movie had a kind of interesting journey in terms of release. It was first released at the Toronto International Film Festival in September 2010, and then it went on to the Telluride Film Festival. And then during the screenings, this is a bit of interesting trivia, several members of the audience needed medical attention. Several reports of people watching the trailer even made them physically ill. And then one of the members of the screening got lightheaded and had to be taken out by a gurney. And then in another screening, it caused an audience member to have a panic attack and had to be removed by EMTs. The film got nominated for 6 Academy Awards: Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Original Score, Best Original Song, and Best Film Editing. Unfortunately, it didn't win any, but it is said that it is truly an honor to be nominated. In terms of what I think of this movie, I really like the visual style of the movie. It feels like you're on the journey with the characters. There's a lot of kind of like artistic kind of close-up shots that I think are really cool, and it kind of gets you to think in terms of the mind of the character of what he is going through. The flashbacks really draw you in. There's several moments where he's thinking about relationships in his life, and I think that really adds to the character development for the movie. The film's message about not giving up and making the best of any second chance that you get really resonates. I think it's really effective. James Franco does an excellent job. He deserved to be nominated for Best Actor for this movie. He's really carries the film, and I think with the wrong acting choice, this movie would have been really kind of slow paced and really just not engaging. So I think that was really well done by James Franco. And then just as a warning for those of you that haven't seen it, the movie does get quite graphic, especially towards the end. It's I'm not going to spoil how he gets out of the canyon, but it does kind of get quite brutal and a little bit gory towards the end. But overall, I definitely recommend this movie, especially to people that like those survival stories or movies that are based on true life. I think this was an incredible journey, as well as an inspirational story too. So definitely think you guys should check this out. So that's pretty much it for 127 hours. Like I said, the Disney Star movies are more going to be cut and dry about what the movies are about and why you should check them out, as opposed to the Disney movie investigation videos, which are going to go more into backstory as well as kind of more kind of an in-depth. So yeah. And then for our next video, we're going back to the Disney movie investigation videos, and we're going to be taking a look back into the world of animation. And a follow-up to our last video, Atlantis, we are taking a look at Atlantis, Milo's Return. So thank you guys so much for joining, and I will see you guys on the next episode. Bye.